Hey, welcome to X3, One Topic, Three Pundits. Myself included, I'm John C. Dvorak. I'm here with Andrew Eisner and Joe Engo. So it looks like Facebook's starting something called Deals, and it looks like a direct competitor to Groupon and some of these other things, which kind of begs the question as to the value of Groupon to begin with. Since these, by the way, have you ever used Groupon, either one of you?
I've never used it. I mean, I occasionally look at the deals. I mean, these are very attractive deals, and Facebook has got some great ones too, the new deal. And it just seems like such a natural thing for Facebook that you would have, you know, special deals on surf lessons or whatever, and you see which friends are signing up for the same deals, and people are recommending them, and so the whole social interaction for deals seems like a natural. I think it's going to be. This is just another example of how Facebook is sort of, you know, marching and rolling over everything in its path. So
there was one deal on Groupon that I was actually going to get. It was like archery lessons. I didn't, and the reason for that is that it was only a 24-hour deal. By the time, you know, I saw it in the morning, I'm like, okay, you know, I'll order it when I got home. When I got home, I totally forgot about it. The next day, it was gone. So, I mean, it was a $100 archery lesson for like $20.
I find Groupon to be something of an annoying site. I've never found a deal I wanted to do, or like you just said, it was like it was inconvenient.
But also, you got to check it every day. That's not very convenient. I don't want to have to go there to see, oh, what kind of deal can I get today? And I think that's what the advantage that Facebook has over this is that they're going to have it right on the homepage that you could see, you know, what the deals are in your area right now.
Can't anybody just pretty much do it? I mean, what Groupon seems to have done is they had a good feet on the ground that could go out and make these deals, so that they could put.
They have a pretty substantial sales force.
Yeah, 3,000 plus people, my understanding. Sure. And so that's, you know, which is what the value of the company is. But I don't see that. Well, how many billion was it supposed to be worth? And then they said, no,
people trying to buy it for billions of dollars.
We're not going to sell it.
We'll do an IPO. What was the deal on Groupon that you found inconvenient?
Well, everything I've ever found. But so I went to New York recently. I wanted to see some plays. And so I was doing some searching, and I got a Groupon hit on Google or something. We've got the deals for you in New York, the plays, the this, the that. So I said, I'll look at it. And so I looked at all this stuff, and it was there was no deals. It was just a bunch of, I could buy some flowers over here. I could, you know, get a bicycle ride over there. I could jump in the water over here. I mean, where's my plays? I was looking for some deals on some Broadway tickets. Nothing. And I think maybe there was something off Broadway, and it wasn't. It was like you had to go at midnight or something. It was ridiculous. There was nothing. It was. I thought, and I've looked at Groupon since. I don't see why anybody is so jacked up about this. I don't see anything there it's not as interesting to me as the email I get once every few days from Best Buy. You know, they have like some Samsung monitor for $99. You go, wow, this is a real. I don't need another monitor, but this is cheap.
But, you know, this is also another example of sort of like valley hysteria, where something becomes a success and all of a sudden everybody's got to have. I mean, remember, wasn't it Google that sort of was criticized for not being able to acquire Groupon? They let it get away. Eric Schmidt was taking some heat for that. And now, I mean, I keep hearing every time I turn around of somebody, some new company, new startup, well-funded startups that are actually trying to, you know, take on Groupon in the deal space. So all of a sudden, deals are the big thing online, and you know, everybody's got to have a deal site. And just so happens, though, I think Facebook in this case, some people were saying Facebook, you know, should stay in their own lane and not get into somebody else's lane and the deals.
I think I agree with you 100%. I think this and Facebook is a natural.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because how long until Walmart starts doing this? Best Buy and all the other companies where they have.
But they don't have the social.
But I'm saying right on their site,
they don't have that. Right, they don't have.
But we're on the site where they say, okay, if 1,000 people buy this TV, then we'll drop the price by this percentage. Like I could definitely see that crap.
That's another thing I don't like is that concept of, well, you know, if you and 1,000 other people with Facebook, you can see how it could work if you had, you know, enough of a critical mass.
But you know,
just generally speaking, I don't want to like buy something and then well, let's hope. Oh God, one more. Maybe I'll buy two, and maybe that'll do it. You know, I mean, as far as I just don't like it. It's like I never like price. What's the is it price line?
Yeah.
Where
I've never successfully got anything.
I've done it twice, and I've always been screwed. It's like
some cheap hotel.
It's a huge waste of my time to bid. But give me a good deal. I don't want to be wasting time waiting for them to come back. Well, we can do it for this price.
Congratulations, you just won a flight that goes up to Vancouver, over to here, 5 stops in the middle of the night. Yes, oh, you're right.
What's your time worth with some of these things? Well, anyway, so I'm not a big obvious, and I'm a shopper.
Yeah.
Do I look like a shopper?
Consume.
You were watching
Such a deal.